Welcome to this meditation for complicated grief. This practice draws from evidence-based approaches, including complicated grief therapy, developed by Dr. Catherine Shear, and incorporates wisdom from grief experts David Kessler, Alan Wolfelt, and Claire Bidwell Smith. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. You may choose to close your eyes gently or maintain a soft downward gaze. First, let's acknowledge that you're here, taking this time for yourself and your healing. That takes courage. Grief is not a problem to be solved, but a natural response to love and loss. As David Kessler reminds us, grief is love with nowhere to go. Let's begin by grounding ourselves in this present moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts, feeling your chest and belly expand. And exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts, letting your shoulders drop. Again, breathe in deeply for 4 counts, imagining you're breathing in compassion for yourself. And breathe out for 6 counts, releasing any tension or judgment you might be carrying. Now let's practice what researchers call dual awareness, the ability to hold both our pain and our strength simultaneously. This technique, supported by neuroscience research, helps us process grief without becoming overwhelmed by it. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat, the gentle rise and fall of your breath. These are signs of your resilience, your body's wisdom in keeping you alive through this difficult time. Notice any physical sensations of grief you might be experiencing right now. Perhaps heaviness in your chest, tension in your shoulders, or tightness in your throat. Don't try to change these sensations. Simply acknowledge them with kindness. Now speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend who is suffering. You might say internally, "This is a moment of grief. Grief is part of the human experience. May I be kind to myself in this moment." Research shows that self-compassion activates the same neural pathways as receiving compassion from others, helping to regulate our nervous system and reduce the intensity of emotional pain. Let's now practice what Alan Wolfelt calls mourning, the outward expression of grief. Unlike grief, which is internal, mourning is the active process of healing. Imagine yourself in a safe, sacred space. This might be a peaceful garden, a quiet room filled with soft light, or anywhere that feels protective and nurturing to you. In this space, visualize your loved one's presence, not as they were when they died, but as their essence, their love, their impact on your life, their continuing influence on who you are becoming. Now practice what Claire Bidwell Smith calls continuing bonds, recognizing that death ends a life, but not necessarily a relationship. The love you shared continues to exist and can be a source of strength. If you feel ready, you might speak to your loved one now, either silently or aloud. You could express gratitude, share what you've learned, ask for guidance, or simply say hello. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Notice what arises, perhaps love, sadness, anger, or confusion. All of these responses are normal and valid. Complicated grief often involves conflicting emotions, and that's okay. Now let's practice what David Kessler calls finding meaning. Not meaning in the death itself, but meaning in how we choose to live in response to our loss. Ask yourself gently, how has this loss changed me? What have I learned about love, about life, about what truly matters? You might also ask, how can I honor my loved one's memory while also moving forward with my own life? Remember, moving forward doesn't mean leaving your loved one behind. It means carrying their love with you as you continue to grow and heal. Let's now practice a technique called imaginal conversation, used in complicated grief therapy. This helps us process unfinished business and develop a new relationship with our grief. Imagine your loved one can see you right now in this moment of quiet reflection. What would they want you to know? What would they say about your journey of healing? Perhaps they would remind you of your strength, your capacity for love, your ability to find joy again. Maybe they would encourage you to be patient with yourself, to seek support when you need it, to take care of yourself. Now, let's return to your breath. Feel yourself breathing in strength for 4 counts and breathing out struggle for 6 counts. Breathing in love for 4 counts and breathing out fear for 6 counts. Breathing in hope for 4 counts and breathing out despair for 6 counts. Place both hands on your heart now. Feel its steady rhythm. This heart has loved deeply and it will love again. This heart has been broken and it is healing. This heart carries both your grief and your capacity for joy. As we prepare to end this meditation, remember that healing from complicated grief is not linear. There will be good days and difficult days. Both are part of the journey. You are not broken. You are not stuck. You are a person who has loved deeply and is learning to carry that love forward in new ways. Take 3 more deep breaths with me. Breathe in for 4 counts. And breathe out for 6 counts. Breathe in for 4 counts. And breathe out for 6 counts. Breathe in for 4 counts. And breathe out for 6 counts. When you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling right now. If your eyes have been closed, you can slowly open them now, returning to the present moment with a sense of compassion for yourself and your journey. Remember, you don't have to navigate this alone. Healing happens in community, in connection, in the gentle sharing of our stories and our struggles. May you find moments of peace within your grief. May you discover your own resilience. And may you know that your love and your loved one's love continues on. Thank you for taking this time for yourself today.